Hey guys, so I'm going to teach y'all how I make my famous Copycat Olive Garden minestrone soup. Here's the ingredients. We need baby spinach, matchstick carrots, half of a white onion finely chopped, 3 stalks of celery chopped, 2 cups of green zucchini chopped. I like to chop them like Olive Garden. A can of red kidney beans drained, a can of white kidney beans drained, a can of Italian green beans drained, undrained 14-ounce can of diced tomatoes, 2 of them, some red wine, some olive oil, some salt, some pepper, oregano, basil, parsley, minced garlic, vegetable stock, and you're gonna need some tomato paste. Okay, so first what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some olive oil to our soup pot. It's about 2 tablespoons, and we're gonna let that heat up just a bit. Okay, y'all, to this I'm gonna add my half of a white onion. I'm adding, it's actually going to be 4 stalks of celery chopped. 2 cups of zucchini. I'm going to do 2 handfuls of matchstick carrots. Then I'm going to go ahead and stir and saute with the olive oil for about 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, I'm adding also half a tablespoon of minced garlic. Get some garlic in there. And we're going to continue to cook this down. Actually, I'm going to cook it down for about 5 to 7 minutes. So they're kind of translucent, the onions. So it's about 2 more minutes now. Okay, so now that it's been about 6 minutes, I'm going to throw in 2 14.5 ounces of undrained diced tomatoes. I'm going to throw in 1 rinsed and drained can of cannellini white beans, 1 rinsed and drained can of red kidney beans, and I'm going to stir that around. I'm going to add 1 drained can of Italian cut green beans, and I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, and I'm going to stir this around. Okay, now I have a 32-ounce vegetable stock, and I'm going to pour it all in here. Okay, I'm going to add 2 cups of water to this. Okay guys, so here's the secret recipe for a really good minestrone. Red wine. This is red Yellowtail Cabernet, and I'm going to put about a 1/4 cup, just a tiny a few splashes of red wine. If you do not add red wine, that is not my recipe. I've been cooking this for years, and I've learned adding the red wine makes a huge difference, and it makes it taste almost identical to Olive Garden minestrone. Now we're going to add the seasonings. Okay, to this we're going to add 1 tablespoon of salt. We're going to add 1 tablespoon of oregano, half a teaspoon of basil, 3 tablespoons of parsley, okay. Now we're gonna stir this. We're gonna crank the heat to medium, and we're gonna cook this for about, I say about 20 to 30 minutes. Okay, after your vegetables have been boiling for about 20 minutes, you're going to get your small shells and put about a handful or two in, and you're gonna let that cook for about 10 to 15 minutes so that the shells can cook. Now, if you're gonna be like me and freeze this later, I'm not gonna cook the pasta in here. I actually already cooked my pasta to the side, and I'm gonna do individual servings of this, but that's because I'm gonna freeze the vegetable soup. Pasta usually doesn't unfreeze really well, so that's why I'm cooking my pasta individually. But right here, after 20 minutes is where you would add your small shells, about 2 handfuls, and then let it cook for about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, after your noodles have boiled for about 10 minutes, which we didn't do here, but in case you want to cook right away and serve immediately, I'm going to grab a huge handful of clean spinach. Throw a little bit more spinach. And let this wilt for about 2 to 3 minutes. And then my soup is done and it'll be ready to serve. Okay, y'all, now I'm going to go ahead and plate my minestrone. Here's my bowl. Get as much. Gordon Ramsay says 2/3 vegetables, 1/3 soup. So big thing of veggies. Do 2 big scoops of veggies. We're gonna throw some juice in there. Some more juice. And we're gonna throw in some cooked pasta. Your pasta would already be here if you had pre-cooked it in here. We're just gonna stir it in. And that is it, you guys. That is minestrone soup, just like Olive Garden's. So delicious. And then of course you can freeze it up. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think of this recipe. So delicious.